Dear 580 friends, and today it's the 19th of December, so a bit of anomaly in the schedule, but nevertheless let's crack on, and it will be sort of a Jim Shuffled special because he's the only one sailing. So let's see what happened since the 13th of December, because that was the last day that we still had all the contestants on the water. Let's see if we can get Jim in the picture. Not yet, but he will. Okay, so after the stunning finish of number 2 and Menawan, who were sailing very close to each other for days and days and days, they both finished within hours from each other. And then after that, Tracker with Don came in the 15th of December, and Origami a few hours after him. So then we had 4 boats in and only 1 boat out, and that's Jim. And Jim is right here, Molly Claire, and let's see how he's doing. So first the leaderboard for a moment. If we look at projected finish, it will be the 25th of December. So let's see how he's doing. He's not sailing too fast. It's more of an interesting journey for him, and at this moment he is contemplating by sailing directly to Martinique. Of course he can do that. He will be out of the race if he does so. I think that's a pity. The most beautiful thing I would see him doing, because we know he has enough water and enough food, so that's not a problem, to go over to the finish and do not go on land in Antigua, because it will set you back 400 euros, so that's a lot of money. And after the finish, go straight to Martinique, but on the lee side of the islands. So let's see what he will do. We just texted him in the Garmin InReach. Usually it takes a few hours to get an answer from him. So, but if we get an answer from him within the span of this little talk, this little Jim special, I will get you updated. So, how is he doing at this moment? Jim is doing a solid 3.7 knots, and he has had quite some wind and quite some waves. Actually, the wind field is just dying out. We will get to the bigger picture, and then you can see this squished and a bit driven south Azor High, that because of the very big wind system here is doing a lot to the place where Molly Claire is sailing at this moment. So let's see if we go to the 20th. Yeah, he still keeps having a lot of wind. Not a lot of wind, but enough wind. So, but on the end of the 20th, the wind will die down. And if we look at Molly Claire, how many days will he be sailing? So roughly to the 25th, eh? So the 25th. Let's see if we look at the 21st. Okay. What happens? I will zoom in a bit. The wind is just a nice breeze from the good direction, so no trouble there. 22nd, a lot of breeze, also from the good direction, so no worries there. 23rd, a bit less breeze, but all good. 24th, and then he will be very close to either which island he will go. So a bit less wind. 25th. 25th will be wonderful, easy. 26th will be like this, so like 15, 20 knots. And he should be finishing right here, or stepping onto another island, being not finisher if he chooses not to finish, which he can do because it's not about the race. But I think for historical reasons it would be very cool if he will finish this race, because he can always say that he was the last finisher. Right? So and this is very much iffy science, of course, when we look so many days ahead. But it seems all good if he decides to sail on to Martinique right now, or go to the finish, and then on the lee side of the island sail to Martinique. So for instance, let's see what the waves do. And this is interesting, because if you sail on the lee side of the islands, the waves are very much different than at the Atlantic side of the islands. Actually, when you are in the Caribbean and you will sail from one island to the other, you will usually sail on the lee side of the islands and have a wonderful run, in comparison to sail on the windward side of the island, because it can be very rough and tough on that side. So let's see what the waves will do. They will die down a bit in the coming days, and yeah, actually you can see if he chooses to sail on the lee side of the islands from the 25th on, you can see here. Sorry, my dogs are barking. Hey, Roos, niet doen. Then you see here that there's very little waves, and still a nice wind, because when we go back to the wind, it's still a nice wind to have an easy run from the place where the finish is, Antigua, to Martinique. So yeah, interesting. We don't know what he will choose. Anyway, he's doing well, and he will decide in the next 24 hours what he will do. Okay, so this was it for the gym special, and let's see in a few days what he will do. And anyhow, in 2 days we'll make a new tracker update about Jim, and then we can tell you what he has been choosing. Okay, thank you so much, and if you like this, we make a lot of interesting stuff about adventure sailing with our Cool Nautics channel, so we would really appreciate you if you choose to become a subscriber to our channel, and if you push on the notification bell, you will hear the next interesting stuff about people adventuring with boats. Okay, thank you very much. See you next time.